So as far as the Patriot movement, and that's what LWN is, we are part of many patriots out there searching for the truth and delivering the news like it should be delivered.
All right, good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's just me by myself. Listen, we're going to go out with a blaze of glory tonight. I'm taking down Liberty Warrior Nation. I'm taking down Liberty Warrior Nation 1. No censorship tonight. But this is what I'm going to ask each and every one of you. If you have not subscribed to LWN Reloaded, I'm dropping the link right now in chat. You guys can hop over there, subscribe if you wish to. If you don't, that's fine. But that's where I'm headed next. So I'm cleaning up all the old, everything that was pre-September of 2022 is all going bye-bye. I'm getting rid of all of it. Channel 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even remember how many channels there were. Probably not going to use them because they're tied to certain emails. And so this channel here is going to go bye-bye. And I've set up the new channel, which is LWN Reloaded. I'm using a VPN. I know that doesn't protect me from censorship or any of that stuff. But I'm trying to clean it all up, and the new LWN is just going to move forward without any ties to the past. And so, tonight's show was a great show with Daryl and Darren and Randy. And, we talked about a lot of great information. And unfortunately, YouTube is going to censor us for it. I would imagine before I wake up in the morning, I'll receive an email that says I've got a community strike against the big channel here. And that's fine. Rumble is growing like crazy. I think we've got Rumble figured out. I think Rumble's got Rumble figured out, hopefully. So we're going to start. I put tonight's show's already over there on Rumble. If you missed it, it'll be over on Rumble. We're going to start putting everything on Rumble. That does not mean, don't freak out. That doesn't mean I'm leaving YouTube. It just means I'm starting over fresh with a new channel on YouTube. And I'm going to have to be cautious what I put on there. So again, I'll use YouTube as often as I possibly can. Any hot topics will be pushed over to Rumble. So a lot of people signing up for Rumble right now. Our numbers on Rumble keep growing. And I appreciate all you guys doing that. I got a special for you guys tonight. For those of you who decided to join us for this afterburn, I saw that in chat. I don't know if that was Patriot Missile or Georgia or who put that in there, but the afterburn, I kind of like that because we're going to burn her down tonight, folks. I'm going to stay on for a while. We're going to have great conversation, and I got something special for you tonight, something that we haven't done in quite a while. It's what got us here, and I'm going to go out with it. So don't leave quite yet because you're not going to want to miss out. So I love all you guys. So great to see you guys in chat, and share this out. Tonight's the night to share, right? So share this out. Thank you, Chase. Chase has dropped the link to Rumble. If you haven't subscribed to Rumble, I'm going to tell you, it's probably going to be in your best interest to sign up for Rumble, because when we get to the new channel, which should be able to go live tomorrow at noon, um, I'm not gonna take any more chances on the YouTube channel. I'm going to use Rumble like it's meant to be used, which is free speech. And we're going to be back up on Frank's speech. I'm loading a bunch of stuff up on Frank's speech. Oh, and Telegram. Telegram. Um, you know, Kathy H has agreed to help me out with Telegram, and thank you for that, Kathy. And so what I'm going to try to do is, I think I maybe figured out why I couldn't go live on Telegram through the software. So I'm going to be working on that too, so I can go live through Telegram. And so a lot of different platforms we're going to be on, so you'll be able to find us pretty much anywhere. And pretty excited about that, because honestly, this is a battle. And just so you guys know, I get up at 5:30 in the morning, and I don't go to bed till late at night because I'm working on this. And this is my job. This is how I feed Noah. This is how I pay the cell phone bill and the internet bill to keep this thing rolling. This is what I do. And YouTube really hit me hard with the whole demonetization. They hit me in the pocketbook pretty good. What I was making off of YouTube paid the cell phone bill and the internet bill. So I'm going to kick them where it counts, and I'm going to go after them from a different angle. So thank you guys for all the support. Matter of fact, Patty, uh, Patty F, and I know she's probably not in here tonight, and she may, well, if she catches it on Facebook, because we're up on Facebook. Um, Patty, thank you and your husband both for the kind gift. I really appreciate that. It definitely helps me keep this show going. And so thank you so much. And when I do see you, Patty, I will personally say thank you as well. I just want to put that out there. Um, Man, I'm just excited. I'm just excited to do something I haven't done in a long time. So stay with me, um, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. All right. I'm excited for tonight. Just really, really honored to have you guys be with me for so long. Some of you guys have been with me since week one with Liberty Warrior. That was the name of the channel, Liberty Warrior. It was just a man on a laptop. It was just me. And I had 3 family members watching. 2 of them were my parents, and 1 was myself. And then here came Shane Phelps. Shane came along, and it was the dynamic duo for a long time. And many people came along the way. Jeff B. Well, first, actually, before Shane, I got to give credit to Jeff Riddle. Before Shane, it was Jeff Riddle. It was me and Jeff Riddle there for months, and then came Shane. And then Shane came along, and then boom, here comes a guy by the name of Jeff B. And I know he's watching tonight. He had some things that he had to get done. I don't know if he'll be able to hop up tonight. I will not guarantee that. But for those of you who've seen the things going around the old interweb in the last 12 hours, Jeff B and his YouTube channel. Listen, I have no control over Jeff B. Jeff B is Jeff B. So please don't beat me up for posting information for Jeff, and then getting upset because you don't get on TikTok. He's not on TikTok. I think he is starting a TikTok thing, but he's on YouTube. So you guys can find him on YouTube. I've posted the link on these pages. It's on Facebook as well, so you guys can grab the link and go support Jeff B. Let's try to break records with Jeff B. And here's the thing with me: if you want to help LWN out, I'm building from the ground up. I'm going grassroots again. I'm blasting this thing tonight. I'm getting rid of all the old, and I'm starting all over with brand new LWN Reloaded. And if you want to help me out, you can just share this out, jump over there, hit the subscribe button on the new channel. Yes, Shane does have his own channel. He's not running tonight. I think he's taking the night off. I heard him say that he needed some time off after a couple of straight And yeah, it's tough. I mean, this is no joke when you get behind the camera and you start running a show and people start blowing you up with phone calls and emails. It's a full-time job, you know, and I went months without a day off. So, you know, a couple weeks, yeah, it's rough. But I put in 70, 80 hours a week for almost a year straight, if not longer. And you know, this is a full-time job doing all the research and answering phone calls and emails. Devotions isn't changing. It's staying on Trinity. I'm not, Trinity's safe. Okay. LWN Trinity is safe. I'm not doing anything crazy there. We're going to keep that channel right where it's at. I just want to get rid of all the old, you know. Thank you, Carlene, for dropping that for me. Anybody who wants to go out with a bang with me tonight, buy me a coffee. The link is in chat. You know, every donation is greatly appreciated, and it's just awesome to be part of this Patriot family for so long. You know, um, answering the call, and I think a lot of us wonder: is that God tugging at my my collar there, wanting me to answer a call? I can tell you in my circumstance and in my story, absolutely, that was God calling me. And you know, Shane and I was just having a conversation the other day, and um, we were talking about the good old days and how this all got started, and the effect that one person can have. And I listen, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. There are a lot of people that helped me get to where I'm at. There are a lot of people that have come and gone, a lot of people that have been with me since day one. But one person, just think about this, a man and his laptop, and look at all the YouTube channels that are out there today. That a lot of you followed me, and then we supported them, and you started following them, and look at their channels growing, and look at all of them out there today. One person can make a difference, you know. One person, whether it's me, whether it's any of you guys, can make such a difference out there, um, in getting this country back. Don't be fooled by thinking that you don't matter, because you matter. If you can't support people monetarily, just being here every night is support enough. If you're a technical whiz and you can figure out how to share this out, that helps. If you can figure out how to smash the like button and get that algorithm up, that helps. So don't think that you are not valuable in this fight for our nation, because you are. Your prayers are probably the most important thing that you could possibly do each and every day. Praying for me, praying for other patriots, praying for so many of them. Yeah, 101. I've been up on 101's panel. And matter of fact, if Prepping's listening right now, which he's probably not, um, I got something special tonight. So stick with me. I know I got a lot to say, and I'm just so grateful for all of you guys. And Will, Justice for All, I will reach out to you, Will. I just was busy trying to learn some new technology today and the software. I got to get a hold of Will, I got to get a hold of Red, and I got to get a hold of Mel. I told all three of you guys I'd reach out to you, and I will. I just been buried today trying to learn new things, and that's the thing. You guys, when we first started, when it was just a man and a laptop, it was rough, man. It was just me and YouTube. I remember, I think it was the second day I made a critical error, and I actually deleted myself before YouTube ever got an opportunity to take a shot at LW. I shot my own foot off. Second day, I pushed the wrong button to deleted the whole channel. Had to turn around, start all over again, wait for the 24-hour period before I could go live. I was super frustrated. And you know, putting yourself out there, becoming a target, opening yourself up to criticism. So many people criticize you along the way, and that's okay. It's part of it, right? Um, and then we went from there to War Machine, and you know, my friend Chabal came on the show with me and Jeff Riddle, and we did some roundtables with Chabal and Jeff Riddle. That was amazing. And then Chabal introduced me to War Machine, and War Machine became part of the LWN clan, and has done some amazing art and some amazing videos over the last 2 years. I got to give that guy credit. Just totally amazing. He's out right now, and honestly, I don't know if he's ever going to come back. Um, that's his choice. I won't pressure anybody, but he's much appreciated, and just really a brother to me, just like Shane was a brother, just like Jeff Riddle's a brother. Shane's a brother, Jeff Riddle's a brother, Craig DeHunter's a brother, and we've all gone our separate ways. We've all walked our own paths, and sometimes, backs got turned, and people just walked away and never came back, and it's life. And if you've lived life like I have, it happens. And I think eventually one day there's going to be a great revival, and there's going to be a great reunion. And mark my words, when I mean it's going to be great, it's going to be great. People are going to come back, and it's going to be such a massive, massive reunion, reunite of the Patriot clan. It's going to be monumental. Thank you so much, Mimi, for the coffee. I really appreciate it. Love the LWN family. Thank you so much. Um, the good old days where we do a show and then we turn around and do an afterglow with me and Shane, and sometimes Jeff B, and we go on for hours. And I see YouTube channels out there now going 3 and 4 and 5 hours. Um, and that's their groove, that's their niche, that's what they want to do. They want to have conversation. That's not what I'm in it for. I'm in it for attention span is a very precious thing, and a lot of people are very impatient. And if you don't put out the right information in the right form, the right fashion, people leave, they click off, and they go somewhere else, and that's their choice. So I've realized in the last 2 years that my niche is 60 minutes. Get in, get out. Have great content. Have fresh guests coming on. Try not to let it get stagnant. I've learned a lot in the last 2 years, and I'm not professional by any means, but I have in my circle now some people that have been in the trade for 30 plus years. They're on syndicated radio, they're on syndicated television, and these are people that are going to help us get to that next level. I've already been on syndicated radio in the last, what, I think it's about a month. I know you guys haven't heard of some of those radio stations, but I have done interviews with other people and have been on syndicated radio. And that is a huge goal for me. It's a bucket list thing that I finally kind of reached that level, but I really would like to have a syndicated show on the radio. And I'm working toward that. That's just a goal of mine. I think it'd be amazing to have a syndicated radio show. So I'm working on that. Let me jump into chat. I've rambled now for 20 minutes. Let me jump into chat. Say hello to everybody. I'm gonna drop the surprise for you guys. So let me just say hello to everybody. All right, Carlene, Leah's, Dave, Kathy H, Michelle Books, T Muckin. Who else do we have? Patriot Missile. Chat seems to be moving really slow right now. Debbie King, how are you guys all doing tonight? Like I said, stay with me because I'm going to drop a really cool surprise. Area 111, hello. Lori Comfrey, hello. Lori has been with us for a very long time too. I know a lot of you guys have. Patriot Missile, Mimi, hello. April Dawn, hey, how's it going? So many wonderful people, and some have come, some have left. Diane, how's it going? Good to see you. Bose, hello. Giggles, how are you doing? Joselle, Bosco, Mary V, Melissa D. Thompson, Indiana Patriot, and is it Ange D? Chase, Justice for All, Wolf Walker, Sunflower, Camperman. How's Camperman doing? He's been with us for a long time too. Um, let me drop the link for LWN Reloaded if anybody wants to subscribe to it. Patriot. Patriotic Cat. Hello. Sheila. Hello. Deborah Shimko. Hello. Biscuit Head. Hello. Debbie Golden. Hello. Janice Bates. Hello. Vicky Neely. Hello. Two Guardians of the Ark of Noah. Hello. Pamela. Hello. How are you guys? Sharon Huggins. Hello. I probably said your guys' name wrong, but you know how I am with names. I try. Carol Ann. Hello. Well, let's take a look and see how many subscribers we have on the new channel. I'm just curious. 146. So we went from 27 before we went live up to 126. Amy, hello. How are you? Let's see. Jerry
Hey, this
Johnson.
is LW with Liberty Warrior Nate.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button there. Hold on. I got to say hello. Jerry Johnson from Texas. Hello. Eyes on you, Michelle. Hello. Linda, how are you doing? Jenny C, hello. So here we go. It's getting close. I'm going to wait about another, I think I'm going to wait 7 minutes and then I'm going to give you guys the surprise. Donna, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm excited for this, okay? Can anybody guess what the surprise is? Rhonda McEnany from Facebook. Hello, it's good to see you as well. Rhonda's been with us for a very long time. Rosemary, Bernard from Facebook. Hello. Hey, tonight's the night. We're burning this thing down. Share this thing out. Tell everybody we're over on a new channel. Share the link out. Whatever you guys can do to help us build LWN Reloaded over there, that'd be great. Linda, Venard, hello. She's cooking. She's making me hungry. Deborah Miller, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Gina from Facebook, Illinois, hello. Gwen Ham, hello. Jeff B's channel. Let me see. Lori Underwood, hello. I think I'm gonna have to email myself the link. Let me email myself the link and I'll drop it in chat for you guys. I told Jeff this is getting ridiculous, Jeff. If he's listening right now. I wish he'd hop up here with me. I'd like to go out in a blaze of glory with Jeff B, for sure. All right, I emailed myself the link. I will Bluegrass Transport. Hello. I'll share the link with Jeff B here in just a moment. All right. Dorina Hines. I hope I said your last name right. Hello. It's good to see you. Karen Thompson. If I didn't say hello to you, hello. All right. Let me see if the email came through. What I should do is to get more subscribers myself, I should drop this link and tell everybody it's my link. Sherry Berry from Colorado, hello. Tell everybody this is my link if you want to go subscribe to LWN Reloaded. Here's the link. So that should be the Jeff B link if you guys want to go subscribe to him. We'll help drive him up too. Yeah, Lexington lady, hello. Step up, Jeff. Jeff is being called. You're being summoned. I know he said that there was something important he had to do. He said he might drop in chat if he's got time. So it's important that Jeff has his time to take care of things just like the rest of us. All right, T minus 3 minutes. T minus 3 minutes. Wolfpack 6, hello. It's good to see you as well. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the news. We report on it all the time. It's kind of nice just to kind of step back a little bit and just chill, hang out for a little bit. And this isn't something I normally do. This is not my normal hours. But tonight, I know after tonight's show that I was going to get a major strike. Hello, Amy Stabot. It's good to see you. I know that I'm going to take a major strike for the show tonight. And the thing is, I can't take it down. I cannot go in there and take the show down because they've been watching me so much that they grab it before I can even delete it. Um, and so I figure, you know what? If they're going to take me down, hey, folks, let's take this baby down. Let's have fun doing it. Let's have some conversation. We won't be censored. Of course, I don't want profanity on here. But you know, let's just have conversation. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We don't have to use code words tonight because they're going to take us down anyway. I'm just praying that a bunch of you will go over there and subscribe over on the LWN Reloaded channel so that we can build those numbers back up. If not, oh well. I know our numbers are real high over on Facebook right now. Thank you guys for sharing us out on Facebook. We cruised right past 10,000 subscribers on Facebook. And hey, Red, um, Red, I'm going to shoot you an email, brother. So hold on just a second. I'm going to shoot Red an email. Yeah, we cruised right past 10,000 subscribers over there on Facebook, and we're getting real close to 11,000. So Facebook is growing like crazy. Demo, hello. Thanks for subscribing. All right, let me take care of Red. Please give me just a moment. I have got to send Red an email. Hold on there, brother. I hope it's the Yahoo account, Red. I just sent you an email, Red, and hopefully it's still the Yahoo account. If not, you'll have to let me know. I'll send it to the other one. Thanks for subscribing, folks. Hey, here's something else. We're gonna go out with a blaze of glory. Smash the like button. Let's show YouTube how big this is before we go out, folks. Hit that like button. Man, I wish you could hit it 100 times. Jackie B, hello. Jesse Martinez going down in flames. Hello. It's good to see you as well. Hit that like button. Man, I wish I could get like 2,000 likes tonight just to show them basically, in my opinion, the middle finger. Because you know, when they kicked me out and took my monetization away from me, hey, they're losing money too. So so be it. So be it. Oh, Patty J. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Let's see. I don't know if you're trying to get a hold of me or not, Red. Let me know if that's you. Link for the new channel. Stacy Waddlin from Mississippi. I hope I said your name right. Hello. It's good to see you. You know, it's just me. It's just me. I hit it 11 times. Maybe that will suck out. Red, check your email, man. Check your email. Please check your email. If that's not the correct email, let me know. Steve R from Indiana. Hello. I might have to go on I'm on Facebook right now. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and Liberty Warrior Nation Channel 1. So we're on all the big channels. Cindy Rogers, hello from Oregon. We're just going to go out with a bang tonight. So kill the old whatchamacallit, the like button. There you go. All right, let's take what the heck? How is this even possible? Let's take a couple of callers. How's that sound tonight? Are you there, RH?
Hey, Mike, do you hear me?
I hear you, RH. I hear you. Hold on just a second.
Man. I like the title. Okay, go ahead.
Let me bring in Red. And I just lost Giselle. Let me see if the software is going to work. And I also got somebody else. I'd like for you guys to show me your face first. There we go. All right. So, hey, listen, I got some special people hopping up tonight. So let me bring in another one that's been with me from the very get-go. Cindy Rogers. Wait just a minute.
Ooh.
Well, can everybody say hello?
Hello.
Hey, Red. Who else do we got in here with us?
Hello.
Yes, sir. It's Shane Phelps. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Shane.
Another day in paradise, man.
Hey, you know what, guys? Shane, I decided we're gonna burn this baby down tonight. YouTube is well, they're YouTube. So you know what? Let's just burn her to the ground and start over. That's what I say.
Burn her down. Only thing we lack now is Jeff B.
Yeah, he's kind of watching. So I'm gonna get to the callers in the waiting room. I got Will in there too. Will, I'm gonna get to as many callers as I can tonight. So you guys, please be patient with me. But I want to give these gentlemen an opportunity to speak real quick, and then I'm gonna move to some other callers. But Shane, I would like for you to go first, brother, because you know, this has been a long road. We've been on this thing for quite a while. I'm glad to see you got your own channel going, and you know, this has been quite the journey, has it not?
It has been quite the task. And I want to tell you, I'm not here for any trouble, and I'm not here for any stirring anything. I am here because you allowed me to be, and I am happy with that, and I'm good. So, yeah, anybody that knows anything about Mike or me, we've been together, I don't know, what was it, 2 years? Right at 2 years?
We're still
We've been
together.
together a long damn time. And there's a
we're
lot of
still
people. Yep. There's a lot of people out there that do know my name. I see them. And I was kind of blocked in there, and I seen your link come up. And I'm like, I'm going to grab that damn thing and see if he'll even let me come up.
That's
And
because YouTube owns these channels right now, so that's why we're burning this baby down.
Oh, absolutely. So, you know, I'm not here to beat anybody up. I'm here just to go, hey, let's all have a good time. Let's burn this shit to the ground and we'll go on. Well, I don't care.
I like that. How about you, Red? You've been with us for quite a while too. You've been guest up on panel lots of times. You're in the battle as well.
Yeah, and when you say you mean burn, I mean 2 minutes ago. So when you're saying burn it to the ground, you mean burn it to the ground.
I mean,
like say whatever you want.
I'd like to keep the profanity off of here, but
no profanity.
We don't have to talk in code. You can talk about vaccine, and you can talk about election fraud, and you can talk about them stealing the election of 2020. That's what I'm talking about. Burn this baby down. Burn this baby down.
You forgot one.
You
got to say Mike Lindell. because that'll get you
Yeah.
taken down. And
What
God's
are all
list,
the words?
Mike.
What are all the words we're not supposed to say, right? We can
Right.
say them tonight. Burn this baby down.
Spike protein. Woo! I said
oh
it.
my God!
American again.
Influenza A and B.
I feel
And-
American. I feel it's coming back. I got the spirit of America in me. Oh my gosh! COVID-19, transgender kids in the road.
Yeah,
Oh, I
there you
feel
go. There you go.
Hello.
I think you've covered them all, Red, for sure. So, RH, how are you doing this evening, brother?
Yeah.
Hey, hello everyone. Good to see everybody. The chat, the panel, Red, Shane, Mike. It's
Yes.
really, this is the
I see.
community. That's what we're talking about, coming together as a community. You know what I mean? And getting, well, basically just turning a blind eye or just turning your back on these people that are trying to cause problems in our community. Like they're the ones that they're able to throw that stone first, right? I haven't seen, I don't know about anybody else now. This is just me. This is just RH speaking. Okay, we're not even talking about Area 111 now. That guy's got some problems, right? That guy's got some problems. But anyways, I've never seen Jesus Christ here on the earth in person. Right? So you know what I mean? If I did, I'd give him the stone to throw. Heck, he could throw it at me if he wants to. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, we've dealt with this broader criminal conspiracy to overthrow who you know we're talking about and all these same old gangsters.
Say it, RH. Burn it
Right.
down tonight. Share this video out before they take it down. Hit the like button. Subscribe to Shane Phelps. Subscribe to the LWN Reloaded new channel. Burn this down tonight. You can say those code words, RH. You do not have to talk in code tonight.
Amen. Thank you, brother. You know, it feels like great to be an American again, doesn't it?
It feels like a burden is off my shoulders. I'm glad Shane jumped up. I'm glad you jumped up. I'm glad Red jumped up. I'm going to get to as many callers as I can tonight. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to run this thing for a while. I can't go like Shane for 3 or 5 hours, but I can hack it for a little while.
I do it because the people, it turns out some of the people don't come in till after midnight. So I try to hang on to them, and it's like, damn it. And then it's like, party's on, and it's like,
Well, we're partying tonight, Shane. We're partying tonight. You can tell them all to come over here. Let's burn this baby down. Look at Red. He's burning it down for us.
he has got his what do they call that? That you know, when you hold your ladders up when everybody's singing and all that crap.
Yep.
Bon Jovi concert.
Yeah, there you go. Out in a blaze of glory. Bon Jovi, blaze of glory.
Yeehaw!
We're going out. We're going out. Let's go out. Let's go out, boys.
All right. Let me.
There, someone said something. It said, "Oh shit, let me go find it again." And it wasn't nothing mean. So it was well, hell, it's jumped so bad I can't even find the damn thing. Anyway, you know,
don't worry about it.
yeah, it was something about I have enough beer, I can go 7 to 9 hours. Well, it's not that I have enough beer, and it's not that I hate being drunk. Does it happen occasionally? Yes. But you know what? Who cares? Life is short. Enjoy it.
Yep.
To hell
Enjoy
with
while
it.
you can. Be yourself. That's all I can tell people.
That's
be yourself. Well, let's do this real quick, and then so listen, the three of you, Shane, Red, RH, thanks for jumping up. Stick around. if nobody calls in, I would gladly bring all three of you back up again. But let me play something here real quick.
All right.
I do want to throw out some truth before I go. A little.
Go for it. Hurry and go for it.
Right now?
Go for it.
November could be reptile hunt. If everything goes wrong, November 4th, we have till January 21st to make sure cheaters don't take the oath. Because if they aren't able to take the oath, back to the other candidate, which would be the winning candidate. So really give two yahoos about your country somebody who's been trained and better start the dominoes falling. And I'm happy to jump right in line behind him to be complete, because this is it. This there ain't no 2024. And if they get away with it, if they, they're going to pull it, but we need to make sure our in season in November. And as far as I could find, there is not a law against any laws as hard as I look. I also want to say that Megan Rose is the stuff she says is dead on, and everything that she says I can verify throughout several different countries. Megan Rose, that's all I got for truth.
Oh, I lost everybody there for a minute.
I gave
Still
out
there, Red?
of my truth. Yeah, I gave out all my truth.
All right. Hey, like
Hey,
I
I
said,
see a loved one in the chat.
yeah, that's my mom. She's in here
Yeah.
watching down. Say hello to her, Shane.
Shirley, hello. Love you, girl. You
All right,
and Gary
hey.
both. Love y'all.
Let me get to a couple of the other callers, and like I said, Shane, stick around. Red, RH, and if nobody comes up, I'd be glad to have you both back up, all three of you back up. So let me get to the next callers, gentlemen.
Yep.
All right, we got Justice for All, and we got Hawk's Mustard Seed.
Hey,
how you doing, Hawk?
I'm doing all right, brother. I'm doing all right. Mike, I've said these too many times, dude. I'm proud of what you do. You are constant. You're constant every day. You're consistent with your information. I agree with you on the YouTube side. I've agreed with you 18 times. So I know what it's like to burn one down, intentionally. All right. I saw what they did to you.
Kind of fun.
I saw what they did to you yesterday with 4, because I was actually watching 4 when they pulled it down. So, I totally understand, Shelby, or people know her as Auntie. Well, she would tell me, she can't stay up as late as I run my shows. So she'll try to watch them in the morning, and it's like halfway through, boom, she's, it's gone, so I know what it's like, Red. I love Red. I watch every one of his shows.
Red's kamikaze more channels than anybody else has around here.
Don't you know? Red does his best to break things down in a way that, the simple-minded people can really get a hold of it and then expand their thinking. So I have great respect for Red and what he does as well. It's hard to keep track of him because he's constantly being tossed here and there, but it all boils down to this. I think about back when we first started, really getting into this podcasting, and almost all of us started, when we started learning about the children. That's we had watched, we had talked, we had, we'd done little video casts and things like that, but nobody really talked about the kids until we all came along. and Mike, you're one of them, so my biggest thing is this. We constantly have to remind people about the children because it's still going on today. We have over 7 million people in the world that are still being trafficked.
Yep.
We have 70 countries, okay, out of the 192, okay, 70 countries that still have slavery laws, okay, and allow people to buy and sell slaves, okay. So whether it's for the sex trade or for labor or for more extensively the bad shit that even Coolio talked about, you're talking about a guy who was a hardcore rapper, heavy duty, performer. And in his last video, he just, he said it straight out. He said it, he just said it. He says, you're doing it. I know you're doing it, and you're doing it. And so I want to remind people about, not just the fact that we're fighting for our country, we're fighting for our children too. Okay. And that is, to me, is so important to make sure that we remember also where we started, guys. I understand the political atmosphere and everything else is just totally freaking BS. You know, and a lot of times I try to keep my mind from getting buried in that. You know, I mean, I'm going to do everything that I can in order to avoid the same situations that have happened in the past. Absolutely. I'm going to pay attention to what's going on with the criminal cases that, especially now, building against the FBI. This Sussman and Danchenko thing. It doesn't matter that Sussman got to walk away. Okay, what they got out of the Sussman's trial was the fact that that Hillary Clinton paid for and was involved in creating the Alpha Bank, I think it was the Alpha Bank hoax. I think it's called. Okay, never mind anything else that happened after that. And then with Danchenko, it's showing us how corrupt the Federal Bureau of Investigations is. This is all things that we really needed to know about and that the American people need to know about, but please, people, don't forget where all of this started, where our eyes were first started, and do everything that you can in order to defend the children today, whether it's through going to your school boards or going to your city councils or going to, going to these debates and forcing questions. That's another thing. Just because this debate is between this person and this person, they always stop and talk to the media. The question is, can we get people out there that are asking questions that put these guys' true character out there in the open? And that's what we want to do. We want to draw out and show everybody who and what they are, and then you begin to understand where the political side of that individual comes from, and you're better opt to making a proper decision where it comes in your voting and things like that. And protect the Constitution. Those are the biggest things. If you're not willing to support and defend the Constitution, whether you're in a local public office servicing the local communities and everything, or you're going to Washington or whatever, from the smallest to the biggest, hold them to their oaths. That is vital, because my oath was never suspended when I left the Marine Corps. Okay. Right. They never said, okay, you're done with your oath. You no longer have to protect and defend the United States. Okay. That's bull crap. Okay. That oath never.
Thanks for making that point, Hawk, because, I'm guilty of not talking about the kids enough. And I actually have some people scheduled to come on, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. They're actually involved in the extraction of trafficked children, but they are a huge part of the aftercare for the children, because I don't think people really realize how damaged these kids are after they get them out of those horrible situations, it takes a lot to counseling and nutrition, food, and clothing, and just so many things to really try to piece their lives back together. And it's a huge, huge undertaking. And there are people out there trying to make that happen. And I appreciate you bringing that up. I know Will had something that he wants to say tonight, and the gloves are off. YouTube, the gloves are off. We're burning this baby down, and we're unfiltered. Go ahead, Will.
All right. Good evening, Mike. Good evening, everybody. First thing I want to address is I've been seeing people asking about how we could charge people like Pelosi, Joe Biden, and all of them with different crimes. All right. First thing is, if you take something as a threat, you have a right as a citizen to file a complaint. That is legal. When Biden said that statement about the F-16s, every person in America should have filed charges on him, and he could have been brought up on treason charges for that, for threatening the American people. We have not, by any stretch of the imagination, done anything to take and require military assault against ourselves. That is a direct frickin' threat. Excuse my language there, LW. But the thing of it is, if you want to file these charges, record what is said. Put that in your evidence. Timestamp it. Date it. Make darn sure you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Then call not only your local sheriff's department, but call your local FBI, your local KBI if you're in Kansas, or whatever your state bureau of investigation is, and file these charges. They have to take these reports whether they want it or not. If nothing else, we will tie them up with taking so many reports and having to take and validate whether they are real or not. It's going to take a lot of time to do it. And if they really do the investigations and validate that they are real, these people will be arrested, tried, and probably hung. And my personal opinion is I'd be willing to take and pull that rope for somebody.
You know, I think a lot of us feel that way, Will. There's just so much injustice in this country, and a two-tier justice system, and we're seeing it unfold right before our eyes. And you know what? Frankly, the American people are fed up, and we're burning this down tonight. We're taking it all down. Share, like, subscribe. The links are there for the LWN Reloaded page. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and no filter tonight. Gloves are off. We're talking about it all.
One quick thing.
And also, hold up. Also, while I'm at it, if they people that you're reporting it to refuse to take the reports and properly take them, and I know this from being an officer, you can take and file an internal affairs review of that officer with the jurisdiction that he is in, and he can get in a lot of trouble.
Yep, for obstruction. And that's that was I was going to go there. You know, another thing too, you know, and I've said this on quite a few podcasts, especially lately, is that we should get groups of people together all over the country that literally go outside your news, your radio, your newspaper. If there's magazines being produced in your city that are promoting propaganda, that we go outside these places with signs and say, hey, listen, either you start telling the truth or you shut down. You know,
I agree. It needs to happen.
Red said it best when he said, use the FCC against them. And if you take and use the FCC against them by filing reports against these people for false accusations and false reporting, it does get heard. You want to hear a little something? I used Red's tactic against my phone company for false claims on my bill. Guess what? I got my bill amended and got my money back. Nice. So the FCC does work.
So I'm going to go ahead and jump down. You know, Mike, I appreciate you having me up this way here.
Hey,
you can
thanks
get,
for hopping
you know,
up.
I know you got lots of people that want to come up and hang out with you. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to use my voice. You know, sorry if I didn't say anything enough to get you kicked off yet, but hey, you know, it's the idea of giving people the opportunity just to hear all the different things and begin to, you know, if you don't know about certain things, don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, it's really important that, you know, that you pay attention to what people are saying in chat. And, you know, ask questions to people in chat. They can answer and direct you to so many things. These mods, you know, they work on multiple channels. They really have their crap together. And, you know, they could drop links on a dime to find things that can help you put information in their proper perspective and begin to open your mind and open your eyes and give you the opportunity to, you know, to move forward. So with that, I say God bless to everybody. Mike, you know, hey, I hope you succeed at burning it down, brother.
We're gonna burn it down tonight, I promise you.
And Semper Fi to all you Marines. And I'm gonna go ahead and step on out. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Hawk. Appreciate it.
Good to see you, Hawk. Nice to meet you.
All right. Well, I dropped the link, so tonight's the night. I know Shane's still waiting, and I'm gonna have Shane back up. I want to give a few more people opportunity, so I'm dropping the link. If you guys want to call in, here it is. Get up here. The gloves are off tonight. There's no censorship. Hey, emoji the heck out of the chat tonight. I saw Liz in there. She's like, don't forget about the emojis. Blow it up. I don't care. We're burning it down tonight. Anything you want to say, Will, before I bring up the next caller?
I'd like to get Red up for just a quick second because I wanted to take and touch on something that he said, and he probably has a little more information than I do on it.
I'm sure he'll be back. I think he's still up there. Let me bring Tennessee Patriot up. He's wanting to get up.
All right.
It's been a while. How's it going, Tennessee? Tennessee Patriot, you're live.
Well, hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
Family, can you guys see me? Is the camera working at all or no?
No, but we can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, daggone it. I wanted to do something, illustrate, but I'll speak it. Here's what we got. And this is pretty much our last move. Okay, I'm going to name off topics, issues in our country, blah, 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 from East Coast, West Coast, across the board. Border crisis, left our mandate emergency still, trillions of dollars overseas, military discharge for not taking the shoulder poke, vaccine, indoctrinating children in schools, illegal immigrants not being vented, continue to embrace racial theory, Visa, MasterCard, tracking firearms purchasing, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. Correct?
Oh yeah, you're spot on tonight. You're laying it down, brother.
Okay, I took each one of those pieces of paper and crumbled them up and put them in the trash can. I could probably, in chat and people around the world in our country, could probably add 20 more.
Let me do this because it's pink and I don't want to see everybody see it pink. Like on a different light.
You're
all the issues are because of
come on, Mama.
Administration. Bottom line. What we got to do is this November, if the red wave happens, if the House and Senate is in our control, we must, and we've started Florida impeached by we got to impeach the guy.
Absolutely.
We have to impeach him. This is the move that I'm seeing that we don't have anything left. We've got to come together as a country. We've got to impeach this fool.
I agree with you. I agree. I can't agree with you any more than making that statement there, Tennessee. It is imperative that we all unite, and this guy has to be removed. Either I can't even go into some of that stuff. I don't want to go into a place where they start looking at me for violence.
Yeah, black holes and all that crap. No, don't do it, Mike. It's not working, brother. I apologize for the last 3 months for not getting back on here and telling y'all what I was doing. I was getting involved with the People's Convoy. You know, seen that, right?
Oh yeah.
And we were making some grounds. I was getting involved on the internet, trying to where I was about to go out and this Philip. It lasted about 3 months. I'm gonna get into it. Everything's cool now. But here's my point. If one movement falls, we've got to continue with another movement. If whether it's success or failure, we have to continue movements. We've got to continue them. And this one here, I don't see why. Look, everyone, and we need intel. We got to have intel. People has opinions about QAnon, and I understand. I support it all. But when you have the last move and all these issues, people say, "Oh, he's a small part of the problem." No, he's not. He's been in the seat in government for years. They're using this guy to make their move.
Amen. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Tennessee.
We've got to pressure the Republicans. As soon as they get seated, we're ready to rock and roll. Time's not on our side. We've got to come together from Florida, Idaho. Man, I'm being live streaming in Florida, and I'm asking everybody to get over there and subscribe. So far, we got 1,100. We need 10. We need numbers. If you can't make it, then watch it on you. Watch it. We've got 2 legitimate speakers down there in the process. It's going to be in December.
Well, drop your
around
link, drop your link in the private chat, and I'll share it. I'll share it with everybody there, Tennessee. I want to give Michael a chance here to chime in. So if you just drop it there in the private chat, I'll drop it there for you. But let me give Michael a chance to chime in here.
Okay.
He's on.
You mean hop down?
There we go. Can you hear me, Michael? Uh-oh. I think I'm pushing my bandwidth because I'm getting so many people calling in right now. But how you doing, Michael? I can't hear you, brother. You're muted or something. You're muted or something. I don't know what's going on. Might have to hop out and then hop back in real quick. I'll give you a chance to speak.
Okay.
There you are. I can hear you now. Go ahead. Well, let's bring Justice A 4A. How are you doing there, brother?
I'm doing good. I had to drop out because my camera messed up, and I had to go out, completely come back in and readjust my camera settings.
Yeah. Well, my bandwidth is being pushed to the very max tonight, and I'm on a mobile hotspot. So if I get too many people in the waiting room or too many people on panel, it's stretching it way too far. So go ahead there, Will.
Well, anyhow, like I said earlier, on the deal with the reporting what you think is threats and stuff, make sure, guys, that if the officer doesn't take the threat, that you report that officer to his superiors. Call the chief, call the sheriff, whatever the situation is. Make sure you do that, because the more we tie these people up, the more we're going to make them know that, hey, we're not taking this anymore. And then maybe we can get this dual justice system to realize, hey, we can't hide from these people any longer.
Amen, brother. Amen. And it's about time that we see action. You know, John Estabrook said it really good the other day. We don't want 2 more years of committee hearings. And he said he wanted 2 years of indictments. I want 2 years of prosecution. That's what I want. I want 2 years of justice.
I want 2 years seeing tall trees with short ropes with somebody dangling from them that belongs there.
I want to see timber. Everybody's throwing timber around in the chat, and that's what we want. We want this thing to come to the end, and it's high time that the elected officials do something about it, because so many of them are being quiet. They're not talking about the vaccine. They're not talking about the corruption. They're not talking about election fraud. They're not talking about any of that stuff, and I'm tired of it. So let's burn it down tonight, folks.
And another thing, listen to these politicians right now. You're hearing people. There's a YouTube channel called It's Jimmy that talks about forced stimulus checks and all this other stuff. These poor people are sitting there, begging the government for these stimulus checks, expecting them to throw something at them just because it's election year. Think about this a minute. The only reason they do it is because they think that's going to buy them the votes. Don't fall for that BS, people. I mean, you think they really care about us? If they cared about us, they'd have done something a long time ago. I mean, heck, look at Social Security. Most Social Security recipients are making less than $900 a month to live on, big elderly. That's for a single person. That's ridiculous.
It is.
And
it's definitely ridiculous.
And if they hadn't stole from the Social Security Administration for so doggone many years, and I could go clear back into the 60s, I remember them stealing from the Social Security Administration. My dad brought that up more than once when we talked about it.
Absolutely. Let's give Michael Gale a chance. We can hear you, Michael. Go ahead, brother.
Can you hear me now, Mike?
Yep, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Yeah, I just want to say real quick, that I remember the channel starting from the beginning, and I've seen how it grew and everything, and then some things happened, but we as Americans, we just have to stick together, and we just have to fight together, and I'm not talking physical fight, but I'm talking about fighting this government that is depressing us. That's happening. And us veterans that served our country, that's put blood into this country, that's seen our friends get killed, they need to have some kind of representation for us to talk for them, because now they're gone, and they served this country to have our freedom, especially freedom of speech, our First Amendment. And I'm just sick of what's going on in our country, and I just need to see a change, because we can't keep going on with these demons that are running our country. We just can't keep going with this, because there's times where I've been depressed, I've been mad, I've been all kinds of stuff, and and for veterans, it's not too good sometimes. You can have some issues, and I've been really kind of pissed off because of all this stuff that's going on. And sometimes my wife will tell me, maybe you need to stop doing this and going on the chat or talking or this and that, but I still want to at least say something. I can't get out there and do what I would like to do because I just don't have the means, but at least if we can say something, and our disappointment at what's happening to our country, we definitely got to speak up. And you've been doing that good, Mike, when you went out and started talking to, and talking with people, and doing your interviews, and that was really good, because you were speaking for us that come into the chat, and we can't get out there and do it, but you did it, and I appreciate that, and I just want to thank you for that, because I seen all when you went out and talked and did interviews.
Well, let me say this, Michael. First, I want to say thank you for your service. I'm so grateful for all of our service members, past, present, future, for everything that you guys have done for this country. When we started this show, it was about giving people like you a voice. And I have to disagree. I think I think it is healthy for people to be able to come on panel and talk about how they're feeling or the things that they're upset about. This is what frustrates me to no end. The problem about it is you can't speak freely, Michael, because we're censored, because this is a two-tier justice system and the left is censoring us constantly. The conservative voice they're trying to choke out. And tonight, the conservative voice is going to be heard. The gloves are coming off. We're burning this down. You are free to speak your mind tonight about the injustice, about the tyranny that we're living under, about the communist rule, it seems like, has got a grasp here in America, about Joe Biden. Get rid of that SOB. It's time for him to go bye-bye. Nancy Pelosi, Mitt Romney, Turtle Man, Mitch McConnell,
Kamala.
Lindsey Graham, all of them. Tonight we're angry. We're angry patriots, but we're not patriots of violence. We don't believe in kinetic anything. We believe in the rule of law. This is a nation of rule of law, and we're going to follow the rule of law, and we want these SOBs removed.
Right.
Now.
Amen.
Great words.
Amen.
Yep. Yeah, we're us true Americans, we're just sick of this crap, you know, and you know, as I'm speaking for us veterans, you know, we put our time in to serve our country, to serve the people, to and people have given their lives for this country. And then you got these Democrats that are stepping all over their graves, the ones that did this ultimate sacrifice, the ones that are in the hospitals and they got burns and they got no arms, no legs, and they're in the hospitals laying, they're suffering because what they did for our country. And then you got the Democrats stomping on their ass, and it pisses me off.
You know what else upsets me, Michael, is it was just a short 2 years ago when a gentleman like you and a gentleman like Will and all the wonderful ladies in chat right now, when we started this show, you guys could come up and you could voice your frustrations, and now we can't do that. I have to tippy-toe around everything. I get taken down all the time on YouTube. I got to push everything over to Rumble. Guess what? Not tonight, folks. Not tonight. You want to call in, you want to voice your frustration, you want to call it tyranny, because that's exactly what it is. I've dropped the link. You can call in. But, you know, Michael, 2 years ago, it was a different world. And even then, it was horrible. And now here we are 2 years later, and we're more suppressed now than we were 2 years ago.
Absolutely. I'm seeing so much of our freedoms that we served in the military for everyone to enjoy, and now they're being stepped on, kicked around, and it's just really, really frustrating because, like I said, you know, as for myself, I bled for this country. I've given what I had from this country, and we got this, you know, this crazy democrats just killing our country.
Well, it's not only the Democrats. It's also you got the rhinos involved in it. You got all these lifers down there in D.C. And I'm going to say my part of it. I'm finally to a pissed off mode, and so excuse me for if I get colorful there, Mike. I apologize in advance. First of all, when it comes to this damn country, this is not a democracy. It is a freaking republic. And there's a big difference. A republic goes by voting. And you got to have legal voting to get anything done. And these so-called representatives and senators and everything that we have, every freaking one of them is on the take. I don't give a damn who they are. I don't give a damn if they're a new one. Every one of them's got their hand out behind their back to some special interest group or some lobbyist or, God forbid, insider trading, whatever. That has to freaking stop.
Right.
We've got to get this country back under control. We've got to get loyal people that are loyal to us, not to the God Almighty dollar. There ain't no damn senator, no damn representative, no president or anything that's worth the money that they're getting up there. You look back when it was set up, most of it was volunteer work because they cared about the country, and that's what it should be.
Right.
Amen. Preach it.
That's
Let me
right.
say this real quick because there's almost 600 people watching. If you guys like LWN and you're not subscribed to LWN Reloaded, I'm telling you right now, tonight's the last night. We're burning it down. Gloves are off. There will not be LWN or LWN Channel 1 come tomorrow morning. So if you haven't subscribed, I've dropped the link. You guys go over there and subscribe because you ain't going to be able to find me come tomorrow morning. This is all going bye-bye. We've taken the gloves off tonight. We're not talking in code. We're going to speak the truth tonight. We're going to call tyranny what it is. And
Exactly.
you know, so if you guys want to call in, I dropped the link again. Gentlemen, thanks for jumping up here. I got another guest I'd like to bring up. It's been a while since
Absolutely.
I talked to him. So thank you, Michael Gale. I love you, brother, and thank you so much for
Love
your
you too.
service. Will Justice, I appreciate you too, and I'll be in contact with you as well.
All right, Mike. You have a good night.
Sorry, guys. I hit the button a little too quick. We got Mountain Man with us this evening. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you good, loud and clear. Go ahead, Mountain Man.
Oh, I just finished the broadcast and I had some folks say, "Come on over to LW1."
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
I see Nikki B's in there and a lot of folks. And
I think everybody's in there tonight. I see all kinds of people in there tonight. Everybody showed up to help us burn it down. Hey, chat, emoji free tonight. Burn it down. Burn it down.
Well, Nick, get up there, getting channels taken down. She was just joking though. She was just joking, but my battery was half dead. I think it was Wolfpack was a couple other people. If I missed your names, I see the chats. And like I said, I was wrapping up my stream. It's getting late, and but my brain's working a little bit. And I noticed. I talked to Red. He said that you had a number of channels run into some situations, and I've been listening to you for the last few minutes. You're saying the gloves are off.
Mountain Man, the gloves are not off. Talk your truth tonight. No code, no censorship. You say whatever you got to say. If you want to talk about the vaccine, if you want to talk about election fraud, if you want to talk about them still in the election, gloves are off tonight.
I was going to get things. You know how time flies when you're on these broadcasts. I want some people to take a look and consider happening. One of them is this business of them subpoenaing Trump, and he said he would do it on condition to be live. And so while I was doing my broadcast, I had a drop from the 17th letter come ahead while I was talking. It is that something was going to happen, make the Super Bowl look like a puppy show. And it dawned on me, I believe that's what it's going to be. Around Super Bowl time, after the election, I think Trump will be in front of Congress live. And I think it's going to have the biggest viewership in history. That's something that I think is going to happen.
If he goes live in front of Congress, it will probably be the biggest watched event in history, guaranteed.
Was that Will as a guest?
Yeah, Will Justice. Yep.
Okay. He mentioned he was talking about people getting their checks and how it's hard for people to make it on what they do get. And that comment is true. And it also, Nick good broadcast, talked for hours and got into a lot of stuff. And I talked about, and I'll use abbreviation, say, I was talking about how many people in this country rely on the Eagle doing something over the mailbox every month. Well, my father used to say, they're waiting for the Eagle to, SH in that box. He's a veteran. He was retired on Social Security. He was waiting for the Eagle to do his business over the mailbox. And I pointed out that we're about 50-50 where, people rely on where they participated in the system, and it's time to get their money back with their Social Security, their SSI disability, their veterans benefits, all that stuff. They're waiting for the Eagle to fly over the mailbox. So when people think of if something's going to happen major, people are talking, well, we want arrests, we want this, we want that. I talked on Nikki's show that I felt that if something were to happen by the White House, it would happen right around the time the Eagle flies over the mailbox. Why do I say that? Because you don't want to cause any kind of disruption, because there would have to be disruption to get this tumor out of our country. You would, if your duty is to reduce human suffering, your law of war is humanity. Consider humanity. You want as least stress and human suffering as possible. You would wait till the Eagle did its business over everybody's mouth, and they got a little money to get by on. Now, if the Black Hats were to start trouble, they would wait till everybody's broke.
Good point. Good point.
So that's what I'm looking at. Those two things I'm thinking about tonight. It was a white hat making a move. It right around, and the 17th letter was talking about that would make Super Bowl. I think it would be. There is a drop that has those words in there.
I agree. You're starting to break up pretty bad there, Mountain Man. Let me bring in Elizabeth real quick.
Okay.
How's it going, Elizabeth? You there, Elizabeth? I guess not. Go ahead, Mountain Man.
Okay, sure. This layout is different on Restream from what was on Nikki's program. It's a different layout on, but I guess everything's going okay.
Yeah, you're just breaking up really bad.
Okay, I put my phone on charge because I ran my battery down. So I've set it in a spot. Is it more stable now?
No, it's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Well, how about if I leave the stream and get to a part of the house that has a better signal, and I'll get with you, and we'll tear it up.
Absolutely.
All right. I'll be back with you soon.
All right. Bye-bye. Let me try Elizabeth again real quick. You there, Elizabeth? All right. Well, I tried. RH, you're back, brother.
Hey, what's going on? Hey,
all right, go
hear
ahead.
me?
You got the floor, brother. You got the floor.
All right. Thank you for letting me come back on and making me feel like I'm an American again. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here and supporting Mike and this channel, and I'm right with you. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I shared a link in your chat. This whole time for well, over 2 years. They've been blocking us from sharing links. And I just want to point this out. I know you got very, very intelligent listeners and contributors, but I like to mention just two things that will take these people down. Okay.
Bring it.
CNN article on October 17th, 2019, which stated Democrats need to sharpen their attacks on the Trump economy to win. Okay, that means they were, first of all, it's our economy. Trump is just our representative as president of the United States. They already were attacking our economy to try to benefit from it in the elections. Second thing, the very next day, October 18th, 2019, Events 201. I post in the private chat that link to Events 201 highlights reel. That 12 minutes or whatever of that video explains exactly what they had locked and loaded far as the new coronavirus BS, right? Mm-hmm. If their impeachment BS failed. Everything. Censorship, flooding the zone with their bullshit, you name it. It's in there. Just those two factual pieces of evidence could take every one of those SOBs down.
Man, I miss this. I miss when we could get real and not have to talk in code. I've really missed.
And you know what we're going to have tonight? Okay, you know what we're going to have tonight? We're going to have a bonfire, and we're going to burn all those masks and those damn panty liners. I had to go to the doctor's office
when I need him. John Estabrook's, tonight's the night for you to get up here and talk about coronavirus, because I tell you what, he sent me some things this afternoon and he was fired up. So here it is, breaking news. You heard it first here at LWN. These crazy SOBs are getting ready to unleash another variant for coronavirus that's supposed to be 80% deadly. And why are they doing it? Here you come, midterms. So they're getting ready to put it out there. John Estabrook's found it this afternoon. He's fired up about it. I'm telling you guys right now, they're bringing out a new variant. Did I lose you, RH? Probably did.
No, I'm here. I know. We got their playbook.
Yes, Boston. We have Kathy H is right. It's Boston something. It came out today. John Estabrook's is pretty fired up. He reached out to his senator and congressman wanting answers. And it's just crazy town. It's crazy town again. Here we go. Right before the election, we're going to have some crazy variant where you have to all stay home or you're going to die, and do the mail-in ballots again. I'm telling you, we're burning it down tonight. Gloves are off. Are you still there, RH?
Yes, I'm here. And I like to say this again, that link, Mike, if you could share it in the public chat, I really appreciate it. Please.
RH, yeah. I dropped it and I pinned it at the top of chat. The stuff that RH is talking about, I pinned that link at the top of chat so that you guys could see it, okay? And it was created by Boston University. They're playing around with it at Boston University. Thank you for sharing that, LR. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, they had everybody there at Event 201. It was an exercise in New York, on October 18th, 2019. Remember, right before the bullshit impeachment of Trump, right? So they had that locked and loaded for the American people to take down our economy, spread the bullshit, right? You have, who'd you had on the panel there? You had Avril Haines, Deputy Director of the CIA, working for John Brennan, and Susan Rice. She was a Deputy National Security Advisor under Susan Rice. She was a Deputy Director under the CIA Director, John Brennan. The Obama's go-to guy for any time he needs any dirty work done, and I'm meaning murderers and whatever you call it, he's done it. whatever he's spying on Congress. Remember when they were investigating him on this damn, what do you call it? Advanced interrogation bullshit and murders and whatever, drone killings. Okay, he went in there. He had his boys to go in there and hack into Congress's computer, right? To see what they were, he sniffed around to see what evidence they had on himself. What did he do right before the monkey worshiper guy, the king and from the whatever, wherever the hell he's from, we don't even care anymore, right? He hacked in to the U.S. State Department to purge or clean Obama's records. We have whistleblowers that came out and revealed that evidence. So yeah, we're supposed to let it go. I'm not going to calm down tonight. Basically, it was a liberty that gave us the ability to be the storm. The storm. We are the storm, right?
Absolutely. We are. RH, I got a couple more callers I got to get to, brother. So thanks for popping back up and sharing that with us. I pinned it at the top of chat. We will definitely be in contact, brother.
All right. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep. All right. It's rant night. Let's bring in D-Dog. How you doing, brother?
What's up? You look like you're having a good time, Mike.
Hey, you know what? The gloves are off. We're burning it down. I'm tired of being censored. I'm tired of having to play by their rules. And tonight, I'm playing by my rules.
Yeah, it looks like you even got a fresh haircut for tonight, too.
Woo! we the people, we're taking it back.
Yeah. New Hampshire Constitution, Part 1, Article 10. You have a right of revolution.
I like the
And
sound of that.
it's your country, and you have to take it back.
Amen.
Like in Athens, Tennessee in 1946, when the servicemen came home from World War II, they broke into the armory and stole 60 weapons and took out the sheriff and the criminal political people in there just so they could have a fair election. If it comes down to that, if they get sideways on us in November, I can see it happening. I'd rather see it go peacefully, but it's our right. It's our country. We got to run it.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're up here. And like I said, the gloves are off. There's no censorship tonight. Call it like it is, D-Dog. We have to take this country back because the direction that it's headed right now is not a good direction. And, you know, I'm concerned about a lot of things. I'm concerned about what's not happening, what is happening. And we've been talking about it for
you know, there you are. You froze for a minute, Mike.
It just seems like in 2 years it's gotten worse. It definitely hasn't gotten better.
Yep. And if you look in the history of that Athens, Tennessee, 26 people were injured and no one died.
I'm back. We're pushing the bandwidth tonight. And we're just we're putting it out there. I'm gonna be gone tomorrow. So these two channels, they're trash. They're going bye-bye. So we're gonna put out as much as we possibly can in a short amount of time. Share this video out, download this video, do whatever you guys could do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, jump over and subscribe to LWN Reloaded because that's where we're going to be next, starting tomorrow. Because these channels, when you wake up in the morning, it's going to be no more. That's tyranny. That's the censorship where you can't even go on and have a free voice because they don't want us talking about election fraud. They don't want us talking about them cheating in 2020. They don't want us talking about them cheating in 2016 or 2008 or 2000. They don't want us talking about vaccines that are killing people. They don't want us talking about the sickness that they created. So many things that we're not allowed to talk about because they are absolutely censoring conservative voices, American voices. It's out of control, and we're going to be out of control tonight by just putting it out there.
Yeah, like no one's talking about the documents that came out of Florida that males who got vaccinated. God, it feels good just being able to say that here.
Doesn't it? Vaccinated, vaccinated.
Yeah, there's a
Voter fraud,
89%,
voter fraud.
yeah, 89% increase in deaths from the ages of 18 to 26.
Yeah, and they're dying of heart problems, and
Right.
that's not normal. I mean, they're killing over on soccer fields and basketball courts, and they're not talking about possible sterilization of our younger generations that won't be able to have kids. They don't talk about the birth defects of mothers who got vaccinated while they were pregnant. Yeah, 2,000 mules. Thank you, Liz. 2,000 mules. I'm not going to say 2K donkey tonight. It's 2,000 mules and the voter fraud. There's so many things we're not, you know what? Burning it down tonight just shows you guys how much we're truly censored. Listen to what D-Dog's saying and all my guests that are up on panel. Listen to the words that we're using, and we can't use those words because we're going to get taken down tomorrow because we're censored. This is tyranny, folks. Tyranny.
Like we just sent people over to Haiti. Now, America has had their fingers stuck in Haiti ever since 1791, if you look at history. And it's either us ruling them or England ruling them. And it was the UN after the UN became active. The Haitian people didn't want us there, and they still don't.
A lot of people don't want us there. We're always the world's police. We don't need to be in other people's business. We need to take care of our own. I mean, we can't even take care of our southern border right now. We got anywhere from 5 to 10,000 illegal aliens crossing our southern border daily. It adds up to about 550,000 illegal aliens every 28 to 30 days, which is the population of Atlanta, Georgia, every month crossing our southern border. Who knows what these people have? Who knows what diseases, or if they got COVID-19, who gives a rip about that? But what about any other things that they're bringing across that border? Military age men, and it's just ongoing. And I'm tired of not being able to talk about it. I'm tired of I feel like I've had my lips sewn together for the last 12 months, and you can't talk about this and you can't talk about that. You know what? Tonight the gloves are off.
Yeah, and everyone that has gotten out of the military since the end of World War II, actually check out your DD 214. You were only removed from active duty. You're in an inactive duty capacity right now, so you're still part of the military. So do your job, protect your country.
Amen. You know what else I'm going to say tonight? Nikki B posted it there. Guess what? Trump won. If you are new to LWN, Trump won without a doubt. There's no way in heck that other guy got anywhere close to 80 million votes. It's all a bunch of horse crap. They lied. They cheated. Trump won. Trump is the legal president of the United States. I'm going to say that tonight. Gloves are off.
Well, it would sound better if you called him the lawful one, because that legal stuff's a train wreck.
All right. The lawful president of the United States is Donald J. Trump. He won in 2016 and he won again in 2020.
Didn't it feel better calling it lawful?
It did feel better calling it lawful.
Because legal's owned by the bar.
Yeah, you're right. And the bar's is a scam. It's a sham. You're right, 100%. Well, I got another caller. Mountain Man is wanting to get back in here, but I appreciate you hopping up with me, D-Dog.
Peace, brother.
Peace. All right, gloves are off tonight, folks. Trump won. Trump is the legitimate winner of 2020. He is my president and will be my president. And is he coming back? That's the billion-dollar question everybody's asking. Is Trump coming back? Some of the people I've talked to recently, they don't think he's ever coming back. And I don't know. I hope he does. I just really hope that something happens here soon legally before people get out of control. So let's bring Mountain Man back on. Are you there, Mountain Man?
Yes, I am, and I hope I'm coming through smooth.
You sound a lot better. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, well, I tell you, I was just listening to the chats go by. You say Trump won. That's the first I heard that. I'm just kidding. It's the first I heard it on this site I'm on. But anyway,
Yeah, it's been a long.
I tell you, I was listening to another person who's been kicked off of YouTube, and he brought up a good point that it's getting down to brass tacks. We're going to have to start arresting them, because if we don't, they're going to start arresting us.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no in between. And I had a discussion with someone that was on the left. I'll call him. I'm not going to call out his real call sign because I put people on blast. I'll call him Sailor Man. And he was doing the stuff about Trump. This on the call, all reading things that are all disjointed and not factual. And it has to get to a point where you can freely call that out. I may get in trouble for what I was saying tonight on my broadcast, but the bottom line was that entire thing with the Ukraine call was based on lies and slander. And we're talking about military service. I remember when Bill Clinton was in office, a general said that he was a pothead, and he ended up losing part of his retirement and getting demoted for what he said, which was true. A dope smoker or something to that effect, and he got in big trouble over it. And these people like Alexander Vindman and characters that have disparaged the President of the United States need to be disciplined. And that includes people in our active service right now. Their social media needs to be gone over. And if they are participating in the slander, libel of when Trump was in the White House and afterwards, there needs to be some discipline. We need to start addressing this, especially with the military, because they're really all we have to hang our hats on anymore.
Oh, you're right about that, man. You're right about that.
And if any is a TDS person listening that is in the military, I'm gonna be bold and give you some fair warning that comments through this torture we're going through this abuse the American people have been going through for the last 6 years, they will be addressed, I feel, by the military. Anybody that contributed or exacerbated to the divisions of this country based on lies and libel against Trump and his supporters, I think they need to be disciplined and removed as commissioned officers. You there? I can. You went off screen for. Yeah, okay. You went off screen for a second. I thought it was me. But anyway, they need to. Yeah, I mean, the military never fooled around with rules like that. You did not disparage the President of the United States, but boy, man, were they doing it all through Trump's term and even after. And it needs to be addressed. We got to clean the military just as quick as we got to clean out the FBI. We got to do away with the CIA. There should not even be that entity existing anymore.
We don't need them.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, JFK put out a verbal indictment of them in 1962.
You can call it January 6th. You can say insurrection, but it wasn't an insurrection. We can use all of those words that we're not allowed to say because YouTube and the left might get offended or they might get scared. And I believe tonight they're shaking in their boots because we're coming. And this train is not stopping. The Patriot movement is getting stronger every day, and they're running scared. Nancy Pelosi is scared. Adam Schiff is scared. They're all scared. Joe Biden, his entire administration, we're coming. We're coming.
Well, I heard your guest earlier, the one you had just before I came on again. He mentioned, one of the guests you had mentioned something about John Brennan. And I'm going to bring up a email sent to somebody that is we're going to hear about. It's going to go down in the history books. Assured one of his compatriots that his goal was to make Trump so miserable that he would stroke out. That was his exact word, stroke out. And that is internet's forever. That is up there forever. When you have somebody working for the federal government that says in writing, in an email, that his desire is to have the president of the United States be aggravated so much and him to be the cause of the aggravation for him to suffer a stroke. I'll tell you, that is going to have him facing. I'm not going to say he's going to get it, but he's going to be facing the ultimate penalty for that email. Just remember that.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Mountain Man. I'm going to have to go. I got a kid that needs to go to bed, so I got to get off of here and wrap this up tonight. But thanks for hopping up here and joining me. It was a pleasure yet again.
Okay. You have a good evening. You won't get taken.
We'll see. You never know. All right. Thanks, Mountain Man. Appreciate it.
Upload this up to Rumble, and they can't take it down, and this is going to be your revolution video.
I am going to upload it to Rumble as quick as I can, so thanks for that.
Oh.
All right, folks. I'm not going anywhere quite this second, but I just want to roll into final thought, okay? Because there was a lot of emotion tonight, and thank you guys for joining us. And Kathy H is right. Death by hospital. We're not talking about that. I wanted to bring that up real quick before I get off of here tonight. Death by hospital. All those things that they did for that first year of COVID-19 and for them killing all of the innocent people in the hospital, remdesivir and the ventilators and Anthony Fauci is a criminal. He needs to be indicted, arrested, and prosecuted and thrown in prison or hang from a tree. But the ventilators and the governor of New York, I can't remember his name, but he definitely needs to pay for what he did for all of that stuff too. But anyway, so before I wrap this up, I just want to kind of recap. You guys, you heard people speak. You heard the emotion in their voices. You heard the frustration. You heard Michael Gale. You heard RH. You heard Will. You heard Red, Shane, and everyone else that hopped up here this evening. Thank you so much for doing so. But you heard what we're all going through. And that was just not even a grain of sand, not even one little grain of sand of what the entire American people are going through right now and what world patriots are going through and all the countries around the world right now. We're all feeling this pain. We're all feeling this frustration, this anger, and it's righteous anger. We are living under tyrannical governments right now, and it is righteous anger. And it's unfortunate that we get one night, one time to really take the gloves off and speak about this when we should be able to talk like this freely each and every day, each and every night that we choose to. We should be able to voice our frustrations and our opinions even against our own government. But yet the left, they are on a mission to censor the conservative voice, to censor the patriot voice, to hold us accountable for our actions, but not hold themselves accountable for their actions. Two-tier justice system. So many things that I could sit here for the next 2 hours and talk about over and over again. But yet tomorrow morning, LWN is not going to be here anymore. For those of you who love this channel, it's not going to be here tomorrow morning. We will be shut down. Liberty Warrior Nation, Liberty Warrior Nation 1, whichever of those two big channels you guys are watching on right now, they won't be here tomorrow morning. They're gone. I've had too many strikes. They've wiped me clean. They've taken my monetization away from me. They've cleaned me out. And so I'll upload this onto Rumble. Hopefully I can get it there in time before they shut us down. But follow us. We're starting a new channel. It's called LWN Reloaded. And that's where I'm going to be from here on out, because like I said, tomorrow morning, this channel is going to be gone. And there's nothing that I can do about it. They have completely tied my hands. And so I thought, you know what? Instead of going out on their terms, as Liberty Warrior Nation, let's go out on our own terms. Let's take the gloves off and let's have free speech tonight. And let's call it what it is. And you know what? I hope thousands and thousands of people get to watch this video before they take it down. I hope that you guys share this out on Facebook and YouTube and Truth Social and Twitter and TikTok and wherever this thing could possibly go. Because you know what? It's time. It's time for us to put away all of our differences, to let the past be the past, and for all of us to unite and to get in the fight. Because if we don't, folks, communism is on our doorstep and it's about to break the door down. And too many people are worried about what this person said and what this person didn't say and how this person acted, or if this person drinks, or if this person wears a red t-shirt, or all the ridiculous, immature division that we allow to happen in our community. You know, Shane was up tonight, and I was glad to see him pop up. Was glad to have him up. Was glad to have Red up. You know, it's been a long time since we've done this part of the show, for all kinds of different reasons. I miss talking to you guys. I miss this opportunity to give you guys a voice. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful for you guys joining me tonight. You know, over 600 people tonight in chat, over 600 people watching tonight. Like I said, tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be over on another channel. And we're going to be doing the same thing. And we're going to still put out the truth. And who knows? Who knows what the future holds for LWN Reloaded? You may get a lot more of this. I think it's high time that we break out of these chains that tyranny has chained to our feet and our hands, and the mask that they have over our mouth to censor us. I think it's high time that we get past all of that and we get bold. We get bold, America. That's what Americans are. We're bold. We're patriotic. We're God-loving, God-fearing. We help one another, and we're going to win this son of a bitch.
Hoping for a sincere performance, but open to finding the moment, to finding out where I'm headed now. Looking for a sign of disaster, so I can make it there faster. I'm weighing the consequences out. I can see in all directions. It's all open to interpretation, but I see colors that are breaking from the other side, the other side. When I make mountains out of summer trails, when I buckle under all the details, I'll to get me